is up, y'all? It's your boy CGI Gaming here. Uh, as you guys can see on the screen, you guys might be wondering what am I seeing. This is NBA 2K20. I figured, let's just do a little bit of a different type of background for this little story time that I got going on for us. But if you guys do like these kind of videos, or or you guys want more, just let me know in the comments. Um, I haven't really been posting videos. I just posted a video right before this. I think I might have this video come out like the day after. But if you guys do like these kind of videos, like I said, please leave a like. And without further ado, let's get right into the story time about how I got yelled and locked in a classroom. um, so we're gonna start this story out. It's about this is like fifth grade, and I'm a sophomore as of right now. So, um, I'd say like 5 years ago. Um, it's probably terrible math, but whatever. I haven't really passed math like that. I'm not really good, but yeah, about 5 years ago, I had this teacher. I'll call her Miss Turner. Um, Miss Turner was the type of teacher that I was okay with. Like, I wasn't really overly nice with her, and I wasn't not nice with her. You know what I mean? Um, I've just kind of been like the kind of student that wasn't, always near her. You know what I mean? Like, I tried to keep as far away from her as I could, cause it just wasn't the type of teacher that I felt like I would fit in with. Like, my past teachers that I had in that school were very great, like very cool. She was kind of more like a strict teacher, but we were, even though that, I didn't really like her like that, doesn't mean like, I hated her or anything. It just means, it was just very difficult for me to learn and do certain things in that class because I was afraid to ask her about stuff and, a lot of stuff like that. But she was kind of known for being one of those kind of teachers. But basically, this day back in fifth grade, it was a very, very normal day. As a middle schooler, you're not really paying attention to what's happening around you. You're kind of just focusing on the world. But today I had a gym class and I had drunk a lot of water because I was very tired. Um, so we were in the middle of class. My day started, perfectly well. Started the same as any other day. Wake up, take a shower, brush your teeth, get dressed, get ready for the day. Not in that order, probably. But we just, get dressed after you, whatever. But mainly, it was pretty normal day. I went to gym, like I said. I drank a whole bunch of water, and usually when you drink a lot of liquids, after that you have to use the bathroom. So my class, we kind of had this little symbol that you'd make with like your hand if you wanted to use the bathroom. It's kind of like a symbol where you put your pinky in between your index and middle finger, and you kind of just hold your thumb in between it, and like you kind of like hold it like that. Um, I don't know why. Don't ask me, but that was kind of like our little symbol for asking to go to the bathroom. And usually, she told us that if she, if we could go, she'll reply with a little head nod. If we can't go, she'll reply with a little, shake of the head no. You know what I mean? But at this time, we were about to go to lunch, and I didn't know because, like I said, I'm a little middle schooler. I'm not really paying attention to the clock like that. I'm just living in my own space, in my own world. But, so this day, I was sitting in class. We were learning about, I think, multiplication at this point in time in fifth grade. We were learning about multiplication, and all of a sudden, like, I really had to use the bathroom. There was just the water just, digested fully. So I just had to, take a little tinkle, you know what I mean? I'm trying to keep it PG, but, I had to use the bathroom real quick. And so what I did is that I held up the little symbol that you use to go to the bathroom. And keep in mind, I was very cautious to use the bathroom because this class, for some odd reason, like you can only go to the bathroom like a couple times, like each like year. Like every year, like there was like she barely even let you go to the bathroom. So basically, this class was, you know what, kind of torture a little bit. Like I never went to the bathroom mainly because it's kind of nasty, and I hate school bathrooms, public bathrooms in general. I hate them. But basically, I had asked I really needed to go. So, um, I went to the bathroom. Well, hold up, let me backtrack. I held up the symbol. She looks, she what I believe looks at me in the eyes, and just like shakes her head yes, up and down. She shakes her head yes. So I'm like, okay, cool. She didn't bother the class. I didn't bother anybody. Let me use the bathroom. See, I start, going to the bathroom and whatnot, and I took a little bit because I had to, lay down the stuff because it was more than a tinkle, but I had to lay down a paper towel and do all that because like I said, I'm very cautious, especially when I go to public bathrooms. But like I did all that, I used the bathroom and I washed my hands, and my hands were like really wet, so I they didn't have a paper towel in there, so you kind of just had to like shake your hands for like a good like maybe like 30 to 40 seconds. So after I dried off my hands and whatnot, I walked out of the bathroom, and I sat back down. Maybe like 5 6 minutes later, she was like, "Okay, class, let's get ready to go to the bath. Get ready to go to the lunchroom." So I was like, "All right, cool." Um, After she said that, I was like, "All right, bet." So basically, she had apparently before I even left the bathroom told the kids that they can like start putting their stuff away, but she's gonna finish the lesson. So basically, I didn't know that, so my stuff was still on my desk, like scattered around. But basically, um, so she said, "All right, class, all right, get ready to go to the bathroom." And so I was like, "Okay, all right, cool, that's fine." And so I started putting away my stuff into my to my little cubby thing, backpack, whatever you have when you're near somebody else in um with the what's it called? Basically, I just had to put my stuff into the cubby. But I had to put my stuff away, and all of a sudden she walks over to the door and closes it. I don't know exactly if she locked the door, but I definitely heard her close. Like she walked over, mad, angry and stuff like that. I had thought that she forgot that I was in the classroom, so I was like, I said something, "Hey Miss, I'm still in here," and she was like, and she didn't say anything. She looked at me. She said, "Sit down." I was like, "Huh?" And she was like, "Sit down." And I was just like, Okay. So I sat down, and she walks over to my desk. She's like, "Why would you go to the bathroom without asking me? Yada, yada, yada. You never do that. I didn't even give you a head nod." And like, as like a fifth grader, I just kind of sat there, shook or whatever. And I, was just like kind of like confused. I was like, why is this lady yelling at me when I don't believe that I did anything wrong? Like she looked at me, she gave me a little nod. Maybe she was in the middle of the lesson. She was probably just giving the nod to the people in the crowd, I guess, the crowd. But I'm like, what did I do wrong exactly? I didn't really do anything. Um, I didn't say that to her when she was like yelling at me. I kind of just froze because this is like a grown adult yelling at me. So I just kind of took it as what if I probably did something wrong to upset her. And this is how my my attitude's kind of always been towards like teachers up to that point. Kind of always been like, oh, what did I do wrong, kind of. But basically, I just kind of sat there and took it. She was like just yelling at me over like for a good like 2 3 maybe 4 minutes, and I was like so confused, and then like she walks like away and opens the door. I'm like, so do I leave or whatever? And then she was just, like I was like, okay, whatever. But like ever since that moment, I kind of, have hated, not hated, disliked a lot of teachers because I realized, that I'm not really the problem half the time, that a lot of teachers do certain things that they shouldn't be doing. But if every teacher ever does that to you, you can contact your people, whoever you need to contact, and you tell them, unlike I did. But hey, if you guys did enjoy this video and took a laugh out of it, you know, please leave a like. I do love you guys. I try to post, like I said, I do post on Twitch. I don't post. I live stream on Twitch almost every single day. Every time I go live, I usually do it for like 2 hours. But if you guys did enjoy this video, like I said, please do like and subscribe and consider, following me on my Twitch. I'll leave the handle right here. And do not let anybody bring you down. Have a nice day. Peace.